Alright, so today we see the SPY maintaining its price above the $600, the most relevant price level for the medium term. Not just because it's a round number and a psychological support level, but because from a technical point of view, we do have several support points in this area too. So if the market, if the SPY as well as the other indices maintain their prices above their support levels, will it continue to rise and renew its all-time high? Well, in today's video, we are gonna look at the major turning points in the market which can either cause the trend to prevail or reverse completely, so that we can adjust our strategies accordingly. This is the Finance Hydra channel, where we study the market from a technical analysis perspective to design our trading strategies in order to mitigate risks and maximize returns. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily study. No emotions, no stress, no gut feelings. Here it's all about technical evidence. Welcome to another video. Now, as we can see here, SPY is maintaining its price above its major support levels, namely the $600, which is a psychological key point for the SPY, right? A round number, a very emblematic number, right? $600. Okay, great. What's more, from a technical point of view, this key point is very close to the 21-day EMA, this exponential moving average on the daily chart, which is acting as a medium-term support level as well. What's more, on the 1-hour chart, we see the 599.70, which is roughly $600, all right? This key point was a previous resistance level again, support level, resistance level, support level, resistance level, support level, and the support level again. Therefore, this area is indeed a very important technical support level as well as psychological support level. So, seeing the SPY reacting above such important key area is quite suggestive, okay? It is a nice indicator that yes, the SPY could maintain its bullish bias, because yes, its bias is bullish because we have seen higher highs, higher lows. The SPY is above the 21-day EMA. The 21-day EMA is pointing upwards, so it is a, technically speaking, uptrend. It is still an uptrend. However, there are a few key resistance levels that SPY needs to break and very quickly, all right, in order to maintain its bullish bias. First and most important of all is yesterday's high. I'm so sorry, yesterday was Sunday, Friday's high, all right? We gotta break Friday's high as soon as possible in order to reject this bearish candlestick pattern over here, because as far as I know, this bearish candle from Friday, well, this could be just another top signal, and if we see the SPY losing its low along with the $600 support level, we could trigger a technical bearish reversal chart structure suggesting more downside for the SPY. The first technical support level would be the 594, this support area. The second support level might be this gap over here around 585, and in the worst case scenario, we would see the SPY retesting the 576 again, its last technical support level on the medium term. All right, so therefore it is critical for us to see a bullish reaction on the SPY above the support level in order to avoid such bearish scenario, okay? But again, we gotta reject this candle as soon as possible so we can avoid this bearish scenario. Secondly, our most important resistance level is still the all-time high area, okay, the around 609. Only by breaking the 609 area, we would see the SPY finally triggering another meaningful, important, relevant, bullish continuation chart structure, suggesting that yes, it is supposed to seek higher and higher levels, all right? But so far, guys, we are still below this resistance level, and we have yet to reject Friday's candle. okay? However, we are still above the $600 support level, so it feels like we are. This is a defining moment for the SPY, and only a crystal clear breakout could bring something new. Will SPY collapse? Will SPY turn insanely bullish again? We don't know. But of course, we don't need to know in order to trade well, because again, remember, trading is reactive, not predictive. Real traders, professionals, don't try to predict what's going to happen next. If we're gonna see breakout or not, we just react accordingly, and we use the right strategies at the right time. All right, so right now we have yet to see clear breakout. These are the most important inflection points for the SPY. $600, the 609, only meaningful breakout will bring something new. Now the QQQ, tech stocks are slightly more bullish right now. Now guys, if you ask me, Nathan, are you more bullish or are you more bearish in this context? Because, okay, we don't know the direction, all right? But if you could bet, and again, bet, all right? Not trading, this is not trading, this is betting, okay? If you wanna bet in the direction of the next breakout, would you bet on an upwards breakout or downwards breakout? Upwards breakout. Why? Because the major trend on the indices is still bullish, okay? We see the QQQ still inside this ascending channel. Again, ascending channel, we are ascending, we are going up. Long term speaking, the SPY is also going up, trading above its major trend line on the weekly chart, clearly respecting the 21 weekly moving average as well. So long term wise, we are still maintaining the uptrend on the indices. I know we have yet to break a few resistance levels. We are dangerously close to the all-time high. Last Friday, we saw bearish reactions on the SPY and on the QQQ as well, but we are still maintaining the long-term uptrend. What's more, on the daily chart, we are still above our 21-day EMAs over here. The QQQ has yet to trigger Friday's bar, which was a bearish engulfing, I don't know how to pronounce this name, you guys are always correcting me. A bearish engulfing candlestick pattern is a quite reliable one, reversing the trend 79% of the time according to Thomas Bukowski's studies. Therefore, we do see a quite ugly bearish candle, okay? But this candle wasn't triggered yet. Maybe it never will. Maybe we're gonna see this bar getting rejected. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in the next few days. Again, we don't know. What's the most important inflection point for the QQQ? In my humble opinion, is Friday's bar. Okay, if we break and close above Friday's high, it is going to be a very strong signal, a very strong bullish indicator suggesting that yes, we are supposed to seek higher levels, possibly the all-time high, maybe even to break the all-time high area. Okay, so we gotta pay attention on how we are going to behave right here, right now, that we are so close to reject this bearish bar from last Friday. All right, but Nathan, what if we see a downwards breakout? What if we see this bearish engulfing getting triggered? Well, in this context, we are going to also lose the 21-day EMA and triggering a very nice top signal below this resistance area. And in this scenario, 511 is going to be our next technical support level to work with, all right? If we see such bearish reaction, if we see the QQQ closing below Friday's low, all right, we are going to officially turn bearish medium-term wise, losing the moving average, and this is going to have a very deep and a negative impact on most of our stocks, most of our tech stocks. Let's start with Nvidia, because Nvidia is flying today, is doing phenomenally well, all right? We are breaking the triple resistance level in this area, okay? We are breaking this key point. We are breaking the 129, we are breaking the 130s. The 130s was a previous resistance level a few times over here, now support level, and right now is a resistance level again, all right? So we are breaking the 129, breaking the 130, and right now we are breaking the 21-day EMA as well. And we are closing above all these key points. Therefore, it is a very strong breakout, suggesting that yes, Nvidia is supposed to maintain its bullish bias. Now you may ask, Nathan, you told us that Nvidia was at least a partial sell to book profits around 129. Is that right? Yes, is that right? That's my personal recommendation to you guys, and that's how we did proceed on the 5% project, all right? I did say to our members, guys, now let's sell. For profit-taking purposes, sell your position partially and then use a trailing stop strategy. What is a trailing stop strategy, Nathan? Well, when we see any stock hitting our target, because we bought over here, okay? We bought down here near the 115. When we see stock reaching our first target, we set a trailing stop strategy, which is okay. You sell partially, just to lock your profits. Sell like 50% of your position, 80% of your position, all right? But hold a few shares. And then in the case of an upwards breakout, you set a trailing stop gain below the previous day's low. Right now, our stop gain is below today's low, which is around 130s. Therefore, even if we see Nvidia collapsing tomorrow or in the next few days, we are going to lock our profits around our first original target in the first place. So it is a very comfortable situation to be right now. I'm very happy with this signal on Nvidia. Right now, if you ask me, we are on the verge of closing our next gap. I'm so sorry. We are on the verge of reaching our next resistance level to close this open gap around 142. That's our next technical target. That's how I'm telling you guys to proceed on the 5% project, all right? So it is doing nicely. It is very bullish. Do we see any meaningful bearish reaction right now? No, not a single bearish reaction. On the weekly chart, we are trying to break the weekly moving average as well. So that's another very good thing for Nvidia. It is looking very good. Not a single bearish reaction. Even if we do see a bearish reaction, hardly we're gonna lose money on this right here, right now, okay? So fantastic trade. I'm very happy. Congratulations to everybody over here. Now, Tesla, guys. Tesla, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I told you that the $358, the previous top level, would be now our next support level, many people hated me for no reason, right? Because all of my videos, all the ideas, all the insights, all the strategies described in this channel are all technically based, all right? They are based on facts, not opinions. So guys, this is crazy. Now we not only reach our support level, $358, but we are losing this support level right now. That's a very dangerous situation for Tesla, because by losing the support level, what's Tesla's next support level? Well, we have the $326 down here. Okay, so that's our next technical target. But guys, let me be honest with you. I am expecting to see a bottom signal in this area in Tesla, okay? I do expect to see, because I want to buy it. I want to buy. I'm going to share a buy recommendation to you guys on our Telegram channel. It is looking very good right now. So if we see Tesla making a bottom signal in this area, or maybe even above the $326, I do see a possible amazing buying opportunity for us. And guys, remember, if you want to learn more about trading, you can trade with me and join our trading room. The 5% project is an educational project where I share in real time, in detail, trading signals and strategies on stocks that appear on our radar. You don't just get an indication of what to buy, but where to buy, what price to pay, where the target is, where the stop loss is, and why you are buying. Everything explained in detail. It's free to test, because we are committed to providing you with valuable content first, and of course with transparency. You have 7 days for free, no strings attached, cancel whatever you want. We have an excellent performance, which is why we are so confident in our method. Just take a look at our website. The link is in this video's description, right here below in this video's description. All right, now if we see, now you may ask, Nathan, okay, you want to buy Tesla? If we see any bottom signal in this area, in this support level, or maybe even in this support level, isn't that dangerous? Because you are buying against the trend, all right? The trend is right now bearish. We see Tesla making lower highs, lower lows, right? Yes, you are totally right. But just like we did our last phenomenal trade on Nvidia over here, when we bought down here and now it is going up like crazy, we could apply the very same strategy in Tesla. Guys, there is no right and there is no wrong over here. If you have a crystal clear strategy, you can do this, because again, since we work with a clear method, everything we do is we do in order to mitigate our losses and maximize our returns. All right, so yes, it is a little bit dangerous, but if you do have a clear strategy, you can do that. All right, and again, any signal will be given on our Telegram channel, right? Just the members of the 5% project will get access in real time to our signals. Therefore, just take a look over there. Just take a look at how we trade, how we do, because we are professionals over here. All right, we always use a very clear trading strategy in every single signal. All right, so just take a look over there. Now, what's more, on the weekly chart, guys, on the weekly chart, now we are just around the 21 weekly moving average. If we see a bullish reaction, now would be the perfect time to do so, because this entire correction since December last year would be just a harmless pullback to this moving average on the weekly chart. All right, would be just a harmless pullback while Tesla is maintaining the long-term uptrend. Why is the trend up, Nathan? Because higher highs, higher lows above the 21-day EMA, 21-week EMA, while the moving average is pointing upwards. Now, any bottom signal in this area would be phenomenal. Therefore, yes, that's why I'm looking for a buying opportunity in Tesla stock right here, right now. If we see more correction to the 326, okay, that's a bummer, but maybe we're gonna see a reaction over here. Either way, Tesla looks quite good. Let's see if we're gonna see another opportunity in the next few days. We don't see today, all right? I'm not saying Tesla is a buy. This is not investment advice, all right? I'm not sharing any advice over here, personal advice, but if we see a bottom signal near support level, if the risk reward ratio makes sense, if it is making sense according to our strategy, all right, it is going to be a fantastic buy according to my personal trading methodology. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Now, regarding AMD, guys, since AMD triggered this head and shoulders chart pattern, we see just a sequence of lower highs, lower lows. All right, we don't see higher highs, higher lows. AMD is insanely bearish. It is very bearish. We don't see any meaningful bullish reaction suggesting a recovery, suggesting that AMD could bounce again. But Nathan, AMD is trying to make some bullish reactions right here, right now, right? Yes, you are totally correct. If we see AMD breaking its resistance levels on the 1-hour chart, for instance, making higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, could that be a buying opportunity? It could, but not for me. But Nathan, that wouldn't be a kind of trade against the trend like you did on AMD, like you want to do on Tesla. Yes, it would, but it is not for me, because unlike Nvidia, unlike Tesla, AMD is not near any major support level on the weekly chart. Okay, that's a difference. When we bought AMD, AMD was here near our long-term support level around 115, 113. We had a previous support level. Tesla is right now near the moving average. AMD, long-term wise, it is in a no man's land, okay? The next technical support level could be the $100, which is a psychological key point, but it lacks technical support levels. Therefore, AMD is not for me. It was looking phenomenal over here while it was above the 121, but it lost this support level, so yeah, right now it is not convincing me. In order to convince me that AMD could be a buy again, we need to see a major bullish reversal chart structure like a bullish pivot point, a higher high, higher low, breaking the 21-day EMA. Then alright, then maybe I will start thinking about AMD again, but right now it is not. In fact, any bounce could be just another dead cat bounce and a shorting opportunity. Okay, because yeah, we don't see any meaningful signal, bullish signal right here, right now. And we see Palantir going up 5%. Palantir is crazy, right? It is a real bear killer. Last Friday, I told you guys, I told you guys, do we see a top signal? Well, we see a possible top signal. In order for this top signal to get triggered, we gotta see Palantir breaking and the closing below this candle's low. Otherwise, well, this was a top signal as well. This was a top signal as well. This was a top signal as well. Let me see. This was a top signal as well. We saw a minor correction, but it was a very weak one. And we saw many top signals like this in the past, right? Many top signals, and they were all failed in getting triggered. Therefore, in the lack of technical evidence, in the lack of a top signal getting triggered, Palantir is not going to correct. Period. Very simple situation. If you just follow this simple strategy, you will avoid losing a lot of money over here in this context, because us traders, we gotta wait for confirmation. This is not my words. This is Jess Livermore's words. All right, Jess Livermore, one of the greatest traders that ever lived, made 4 fortunes in the stock market, and of course he lost these fortunes as well. But he had a mantra. All right, gamblers trade without confirmation. Professionals wait for confirmation, even if that means that they are gonna sacrifice part of their gains, all right? Therefore, always wait for confirmation. It has been working for me for more than a decade right now. Maybe it is going to work for you as well. Let's work patiently, using strategy, all right? Let's not try to predict the future, to predict the next major drop, because, well, this is gonna cost you a lot of money. Therefore, we gotta proceed very carefully. Palantir is in an uptrend. It is bullish. We don't see any meaningful bearish reversal chart structure. On the 1 hour chart, we see nothing more, nothing less than a huge sequence of higher highs, higher lows, all right? We don't see lower highs, lower lows on the 1 hour chart yet. So, guys, avoid trying to predict the top while we are maintaining the uptrend. Let's work with a clear strategy. Again, I share my personal strategy with the members of the 5% project. Just take a look at our website. The link is in the video description, okay? Maybe I can help you at least avoiding losing a lot of money, okay? That's how we can work over here together. Now, ARM Holdings. This one is making a pullback, all right, not a reason to panic. We bought ARM Holdings here near the 21-day EMA. I gave you guys the call on our Telegram channel. The 5% project members got access to this signal, but it is not. This one has yet to hit our target, okay? What's our target? 182, all right? That's our personal target over here. Now, a few days ago, we saw this amazing bounce, and right now we see pullback. That's a real bummer. But guys, as far as I know, if we see any bottom signal near this 21-day EMA, ARM Holdings will give us another buying opportunity. Although we bought over here, this is an active position, we could see another buying signal for those who miss it. This our first buy over here, so it could be our second trade while the first one is still active. This is a very common situation I have another stock in mind, which I will share today, which maybe is going to give us another trade, which is an active trade right now, but maybe it will give us another trade. And ARM Holdings is another stock that could trigger another buy signal while we still have an active position. Let's see how it is going to behave above the 21-day EMA. It all depends on how it's going to behave right here, all right? If we do see a bottom signal, fantastic, it will be a buy again. Broadcom is another stock that we bought over here near the 50% Fibonacci's retracement. We saw a classic ascending triangle chart pattern over here, right? Classic bullish chart pattern, very nice reversal chart structure. It does reverse the trend with a quite reliable it is a quite reliable chart structure. I don't know, I don't remember the exact percentage of the time it does make an upwards breakout, but either way, we bought over here. Fantastic buying opportunity. Right now Broadcom is going up. Which is our target? Our target is to close this gap, okay? We have yet to close it, but we are getting there. Okay, if we see Broadcom closing our gap, it will be at least a partial sell. All right, but now you may ask, Nathan, is Broadcom a buy right here, right now? Well, it is not an optimal buy, but maybe you are totally right, because this candle pattern has a name. It is an above the stomach candlestick pattern. All right, and it is a buy signal. So if you tell me, Nathan, I want to buy Broadcom by the breakout of the 235. My stop loss is below today's low, and my target is the all-time high, okay? Well, you are totally right. The risk-reward ratio is interesting. It is not huge, impressive, but it is valid, all right? 1.48. Your potential reward is, 1.60. Your potential reward is higher than the potential loss, therefore it is a valid trade with good risk reward ratio. All right, not investment advice, okay? I'm not saying it is a buy right now, but from a technical point of view, if you use a clear strategy, it does make sense. All right, and of course, guys, I'm gonna keep you guys updated in this channel every single day. Therefore, if you are still watching this video for nearly half an hour, come on, you must be crazy. So this channel is for you, because we're all crazy. We are all crazy about trading strategies, technical analysis, how to trade using a crystal clear method, trading intelligently. All right, we are all crazy about these things, so this channel is for you. Consider subscribing, click the like button to support me as well. Thank you for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.